It was a quiet autumn afternoon when Emily found the letter. She had been cleaning out the attic of her grandmother's old house, a place filled with dust and memories. The wooden floor creaked under her feet as she opened an old wooden chest, uncovering stacks of yellowed papers, faded photographs, and a single envelope sealed with red wax. Curious, she picked it up. The handwriting on the front was elegant, almost from another era. It was addressed to Eliza Carter, her grandmother, but the sender's name was missing. Emily hesitated before breaking the seal. Inside was a letter, dated October 12, 1952. And quote, "My dearest Eliza, if you are reading this, it means fate has finally allowed you to find my words. I have loved you in silence, watched from afar, and wished for a future that was never ours to have. That night by the river, when you laughed under the moonlight, I wanted to tell you everything. But I was a coward. Instead, I chose to disappear, hoping time would erase my longing. But it never did. If only I had one more chance. Forever. Yours, Jay." And quote. Emily's heart pounded. Who was Jay? Her grandmother had never mentioned anyone from her past, except for her late husband, Henry Carter. Could this letter be from someone else? Someone she had loved before Henry? Determined to find out, Emily rushed downstairs, letter in hand. Her grandmother, now in her 80s, sat by the window, knitting peacefully. And quote, "Grandma," and quote, Emily said softly, holding up the letter. And quote, "I found this in the attic," and quote. The moment Eliza saw the envelope, her hands trembled. For a long time, she said nothing, just stared at it as if it were a ghost from her past. Finally, she whispered, and quote, "Jacob," and quote. Emily leaned closer. And quote. Who was he? And quote. Tears welled in Eliza's eyes. And quote. The love of my youth, and quote, she murmured. And quote. Before I met your grandfather, Jacob and I, we were everything to each other. But war took him away, and I never heard from him again. I thought he had forgotten me. But all this time, he had written to me, and quote. Silence hung between them. Emily realized that this letter had been hidden away for decades, never reaching her grandmother until now. Eliza wiped her tears and smiled. And quote, I suppose love never truly fades. Does it? And quote. Emily squeezed her grandmother's hand. And quote, no, Grandma. It never does. And quote. And as the autumn breeze whispered through the open window, Eliza held the letter close to her heart, cherishing a love that had waited a lifetime to be remembered.